Arguably one of the greatest martial arts movie actors in the world, has graced the silver screen with death-defying stunts and jaw-dropping action since the 1960s. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Jackie Chan movies.
Relax. It'll come.
Thanks. That helps you. Good.
Is that called relax?
For this list, we've scoured Jackie Chan's filmography and have chosen the most critically acclaimed films that had a cultural impact in both the US and Asia.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
We went for those that had the greatest fights and the most memorable stunts performed by Jackie himself.
高手，直情重手啊，咁仲唔走？
Number 10, Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. In what many consider to be Jackie Chan's breakthrough film, the actor takes on the role of a janitor at a kung fu school who is used by the staff as their very own real-life punching bag. Literally. However, he learns the way of the snake from an old beggar, who turns out to be a martial arts master on the run from the evil Eagle Claw clan.
照我所知，成拳冇咁標準嘅招式，呢啲係咩拳？貓爪！
Adding his own cat-like moves to the fighting style, Jackie shows us some early yet epic martial arts mastery. Campy and comedic, this film is a delightful gem that features one of the greatest training montages ever. Number 9, Police Story 4, First Strike, aka Jackie Chan's First Strike. An underwater struggle featuring a deadly shark and an incredible display of athleticism in a building-wide chase scene highlight our next entry.
Go get him! You go and get him!
Part of the original Police Story series, First Strike sees Jackie reprise his role as the exemplary inspector on the Royal Hong Kong Police Force who is attempting to track down a weapons dealer and a missing nuclear warhead. Of course, the film is a joy to watch as the globe-trotting Chan brings the goods with non-stop action. Make sure to catch one of the greatest uses for a ladder ever in yet another of his most mesmerizing fight scenes. Number 8, Rush Hour.
Good God, you are.
Who would have thought that the wisecracking Chris Tucker and the humble Jackie Chan would make such a great duo?
Thank you.
In one of the funnier movies in Jackie Chan's filmography, he's tasked with recovering a Chinese diplomat's kidnapped daughter, with Tucker's character, LAPD Detective James Carter, assigned to help.
You never told me you spoke Chinese.
I never told you I didn't. You assume I didn't.
What follows is a hysterical adventure with amazing action and a dash of drama from two polar opposite leads whose palpable chemistry is undeniable. In fact, this buddy cop movie was so good, it spawned 2 sequels with even more fun and action.
By the time y'all show some respect around here.
Number 7, Armor of God.
喂 ，Jackie， 打咩過嚟啊？我全地帶啊！
Jackie Chan meets Indiana Jones in this next entry. Tackling the role of Asian Hawk, a musician turned treasure hunter, Jackie embarks on an epic journey to save his former bandmate's girlfriend, who's been kidnapped by an evil religious cult.
打啦，俾我都要救你出去。
我都話你係世界上最勇敢嘅男人㗎啦。
Comedy and action reign supreme as Asian Hawk engages in remarkable fights against Amazonian women and evil monks. Most notably, Armor of God will forever be remembered for the stunt that went wrong and nearly killed Jackie, as the actor cracked his skull when a tree branch he was hanging from snapped. But fortunately, he survived to fight another day. Number 6, Police Story 3, Super Cop, aka Super Cop.
多謝指教。喂，玩多陣啦。
Yet another in the Police Story franchise, Super Cop sees Jackie team up with Michelle Yeoh as he goes undercover in order to take down an evil Hong Kong drug lord. This film is ridiculously entertaining, stringing together amazing fight scenes and action sequences that will melt your brain. Fancy a crazy chase scene on top of a speeding train? How about an amazing shot of Jackie Chan hanging from a helicopter's rope ladder as it flies over Kuala Lumpur? Action aficionados need to check this one out. Number 5, Project A, Over-the-top, whimsical, action-filled. Jackie Chan's Project A stars the man himself alongside his close friends Sammo Hung and Yuan Biao in an adventure set in 19th century Hong Kong. Effortlessly blending comedy and sensational stunts, this goofy film sees an officer in Hong Kong's Marine Police take on a group of pirates. Featuring many memorable scenes, Chan plays homage to stunt comedians like Buster Keaton and Harold Lloyd, and cements his place in the pantheon of great physical performers in the process. Number 4. Who Am I?
He's there!
Who else but Jackie Chan would do something crazy as slide down the side of a skyscraper? Co-written, directed, and starring Chan, Who Am I sees the action star tackle the role of a military soldier involved in the kidnapping of a group of scientists who are working to find new sources of energy.
I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now, maybe some other day.
However, he's caught in the crossfire of a cover-up and ends up in a helicopter crash, which leads to the intriguing premise that Jackie's character has amnesia and, as evidenced by the title, has no idea who he is.
Hey, who am I?
Excuse me.
Fantastic action and phenomenal fight scenes ensue, with the climactic rooftop battle considered to be one of his best. Number 3. Rumble in the Bronx. While Jackie Chan was a major star in his native Hong Kong, he hadn't quite cracked the US market. Enter Rumble in the Bronx, a film set in New York City in which he plays a young cop visiting the Big Apple for his uncle's wedding. He soon finds himself defending his uncle's neighborhood from gang members, resulting in several chaotic and original brawls that feature Chan's trademark style. While the plot might be lacking, the action and Chan's charisma more than make up for any missing pieces, and all help to make Jackie Chan a household name in North America. Number 2. Police Story. The original Police Story, arguably one of the best in the series, cemented Jackie Chan's status as a bona fide action star. Once a model inspector in the Royal Hong Kong Police Force, Chan's character is framed for murdering a corrupt cop following a crime lord's arrest. Miraculously staying alive while trying to clear his name, Jackie Chan offers his usual heart-pounding action in epic scenes like the climactic shopping mall fight. Considered by Jackie Chan himself to be his best action flick, Police Story was so wildly successful it launched an entire franchise, whose second entry offered up a new adventure and just as much action. Before we reveal our pick for the number 1 Jackie Chan movie, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Drunken Master 2, aka The Legend of Drunken Master. 16 years after learning the drunken fist technique in the original Drunken Master, Jackie Chan reprises his role as Wang Fei Hung for this follow-up. Jackie takes on a group of baddies out to export Chinese relics. It's a marvel to behold Jackie's drunken style as he engages his real-life one-time bodyguard Ken Lo in an epic 20-minute fight, a battle many consider to be the greatest fight in movie history. Taking on hordes of enemies in the Axe Gang tussle demonstrates what Jackie has brought forth for decades: awe-inspiring action, astonishing stunts, and spectacular fights. Do you agree with our list? Let us know which Jackie Chan movie impressed you the most. And for more awesome top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.